So, welcome back, guys. It's been a while. Back to ladder racing. So, this one was my debut race for Ciabatta. Since we moved up, this is the first race I have with them. It's the first time I've been back on Zwift for 2 weeks or so. So, I took a week off because I was crazy busy at work. And then I did Chase the Sun. And then I took 5 days rest. And then straight into this ladder race. So I've decided now the next couple of weeks I'll be concentrating on a lot on Zwift, a lot on ladder racing and getting my power numbers up. So this race was my first race with this team. It was an experience, getting into a new team, new players, new dynamics. Takes a little while to get into it, find your place. I wouldn't say I sat back in this race, far from it. They are some fast riders, I've gone up a category. So they are much faster, stronger. So I really got to push myself to keep up. The strategy, I think, was okay for me. How do you say? I beat my rider, but I wanted to do more. But let's get into that. So also, if you want to see Chase the Sun video and highlights from a 337 kilometer ride around Iceland, I will be putting that up probably in the next week or so. So subscribe, hit that bell notification if you want to keep up to date with that one. It's a nice one. It is a nice, very scenic route around Iceland. Some really big climbs through the mountains, over rivers, through dry riverbeds. It's a good one. So keep up to date with that one. So let's get into this race. As you see, I've got technical issues going out all over the place. I got the wrong jersey on. I just got to the pen in time. Totally out of, just everything was going wrong. It's just one of those days, the heat going on. But actually in Iceland it's not too bad compared to some of the countries in Europe right now, so I can't really complain about the heat wave. Anyway, back to the race. As you see, I'm trying to change the jersey at the same time. I'm trying not to get dropped on the new team, new category. It starts off a bit of a nightmare, really, to be honest with you. I'm at the back. I'm just cruising along behind, getting a bit of draft while I'm trying to fix all of this stuff. And then we're going to slowly get into it. So it's 4 laps. It's not too bad. It's only 121 kilometers. The team we're racing is TBR Outcasts. So we take a little bit of a push here straight away. See who comes. We put some good numbers down. I get just up there right in the front group, which is good. And as you see, they catch up. They're right behind us. There we go. We're all together again. It was nice to just give that little bit of a push. See who comes, see who doesn't, see who's got numbers. But you can see everybody's still together. So the first lap, pretty much we're all staying together. It's not a bad speed. This is my first time with this group, with the Ciabatta group. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to feel out where I should be in the group, what my role is. I've been racing with the other guys for so long. I know what I can do, what they can do, and I know what, our strengths are in each course. This one, whole new dynamics, whole new team, which is great. It's a whole new experience again. Ladder racing is ladder racing. That doesn't change. But there's so much strategic part of ladder racing. When you get a new team, you need to, for me, I need to sit back a little bit, watch how the guys work, watch their strategy, watch how they are together, and try and fit myself into the group as best I can. And in this race, it was something I haven't been used to for a long time, because in my group I was mid, how do you say, in the pack all the time, apart from a couple of technical issues like putting disc wheels on climb, which was not a good one. That was a bad race. But anyway, back to this one. This one, as you see, we're all together. Nobody's dropping. We're putting down some okay numbers. I mean, it's not like we're slouching off here. And as you can see, we're just on the first climb. On this first climb, we decided to give it a little push, see if we can drop anybody. Everybody's putting down some big numbers. Everybody goes off together. We tried to push it all the way to the top of this climb and then keep pushing it over the top. As you see, 3 of their riders, and there's the 4th one, all back on us. We didn't drop anybody. Get to the top of that small little climb. It's the only climb on the lap, so it's not really a climb. It's just like a little kicker, shall we say. But on the top of this one, just as we go over the top, you can see the RollCo guys are just edging ahead with one of the TBR Outcasts guys. I'm at this point thinking, what do I do? They're 2 seconds ahead. Do I push to catch up with them, or do I stay behind with these 3 TBR Outcast guys? Now, I don't really want to let them draft off me and bring them back to the group. Also, I don't really want to lose the group. I really want to push it. But I decided that at the moment, I think it would be better if I back off the pace a little bit, stay with these 3 guys, let the other group in front push ahead, because if we get 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4 and not last, we've won the race. So I'm thinking of the whole race right now also. But also they are strong. You know, I haven't been on Zwift for 2 weeks. This is the first ladder race back in a stronger team where they're putting down numbers. There, I did feel the pressure for sure. It you know, that push was hard for me. It wasn't an easy push. So we're just coasting along with the 3 guys. Now, I don't really want to pull them along, so I want to get back. I want them to be put in and me in the draft. Don't want to get dropped by them either though. So the other small group has already pulled 11 seconds ahead. We're halfway through the second lap. But basically, we're just going to sit back a little bit, let the other guys go. And it's going to come down, if I can't pull away at any point from these 3 without pulling them back to the pack. It's a strategy game at the end of the day. I can't pull them back to the pack. I need them to stay with me. But I can't get dropped by them either. But I can't really push that hard, because if they come along with me, I'm pulling everybody back to the pack, which is not good for the team. So I decided just to sit in a little bit, and basically if I can't pull away on my own, I've got to fend off their attacks, and it's going to come down to a sprint. That's basically how it's going to go, I think. So it's still just chilling in the pack. Well, I wouldn't say we're chilling. We're putting down like 2.6, 2.7 average, something like that. We're getting to the last lap. We're down to the last 7 kilometers. Now it's going to start to be what they're going to do. You see one guy is pushing ahead there. So I drop a little bit of power, try to catch up with him, get back on. I don't really want anybody to break away right now. I would ideally like all 3 of us to go down to a sprint. I think I got the numbers on the sprint for these 3. But we got to catch up. We got to get this guy. We're on the end of the 3rd lap. So just as we get up the top of this climb, is basically the final 800 meters to the finish line of flat. Pretty much flat. But as you know, my climbing is not great. Even though this is a small hill, when you're racing, it does take it out of you. I mean, okay, we caught this guy back up. We're all back together again. We've dropped the last guy by 4 seconds on that climb. Now I've decided to put down a little bit more pace and try to drop the last guy more. Because if we don't come last, we've got a great chance of winning. I can't remember exactly if it's first, second, and don't come last, or I don't ask me about numbers and how this works, because when you're in the middle of the race, the numbers are the last thing I'm thinking about. But all I know is I don't want to come last, and I want to drop that guy. That's it. And I want to beat at least one of these two in a sprint at the end. So we're on the last lap now. This is where it's going to come down to. It's only 5 kilometers, so it's in my range for pushing, I would say, about 4 watts per kilo. I could do that for 5 kilometers. But this is also my first race back after 2 weeks off Zwift, so you'll be surprised how taking 2 weeks off can really affect you. Also, I'm still recovering from that huge ride last week, so I picked up the pace a little bit. I've also got to be a little bit careful about the people, the guys in front of us as well. I don't want to bring all this pack and then put pressure on the guys in front of us. We want those guys just to concentrate on beating that one guy. So as we're pulling them along, I'm out there in front, so yeah, they are drafting off me a little bit. But, I've got to try and drop that last guy. We dropped him now, he's 10 seconds behind. But we are catching up the group in front. We've gone from 50 seconds behind them, we're down to 20 or 25 seconds around. So we're catching them up pretty quick. I don't really want to bring them all the way to these guys before the end. We've got 3 kilometers to go. I don't really want to bring them all the way to me. As you can see, more technical issues. Camera's frozen, camera's not working. You gotta love it. As soon as you turn this stuff off for a few days, something changes, even though it's been off. It's a nightmare. But anyway, back to the race. So we're 2.5 kilometers out. There's me plus 2 of the guys, and we've dropped 20 seconds behind. We're catching up the team in front of us. We're only 18 seconds now, which is a little bit too close, to be honest with you. I don't really want to be bringing them that close, especially if we're all drafting off each other. We're picking up the speed. So it's time to drop it back just a little bit. Was that the best strategy for me? I don't know. I think it was. It's all ifs and buts at the end of the day, but I think that strategy was the best for me, is to drop it back a little bit, let the guys go ahead. I mean, they're back up to 20, 23, 24 seconds ahead of us again from like 16 seconds. So, let them go a little bit. Don't want to put pressure on them at the end of their race. So we're getting to this little hill, and this is my Achilles heel. Do I push this hill and not maybe have a sprint in me at the end? It's a hard one, because I'm not that great on hills, but we're all together still, so I've decided just to stay with them. Was this the best strategy? Looking back on it now, maybe I should have pushed it a little harder. Maybe. I really, it's a tough one, but looking back on it now, maybe I should have pushed the climb a little bit. As you see, that guy starts shooting off. It's going to come down to who's got the stronger numbers for longer. He's pulling away now. My fight is not come last and beat Hawkins. That's the guy that I got my eye on to beat. Is not come last and beat Hawkins. Now the other guy is pulling away. he got what, 9 seconds, 10 seconds on that last little bit of the climb, and we only got 200 meters to go, so there's no point trying to go all out catch him because I can't. So it comes down to a sprint. We're off. We're putting down big numbers, but the guy just couldn't keep up the numbers, and I crossed the line in 6th. So that was a nice little comfortable win right there. We got 1st, 2nd, and 4th place, and I came in 6th. So they got 3rd and 5th, and then 7th and 8th. So that was a nice comfortable win for the team. So we won that one 21-31. I'm overall happy for the win. I'm happy with the strategy. I think I should have pushed harder at the end on that climb to catch that last guy. On the numbers on the sprint, I think I could have taken him. But after pushing up the hill with those numbers still be so high, who knows? You know, it's always good to talk about it afterwards, but you got to be there. You got to be in it to win it, and I wasn't in it with that guy. But I beat my guy. I beat him on the sprint. We got the win. I've got stuff to improve on. I need to get back on Zwift a lot more now. You know, after the 2 weeks, having the 2 weeks off by doing other stuff is great, but I need to get back on the bike, and I need to push Zwift more if I want to be competitive in this team, because they are a lot stronger for sure, and I need to push myself. I lost velo points on that race. I lost 3 points, which puts me back in gold from platinum, so I need to get pushed back up again. But hey, if you like that video and you want to see more, we got a lot more races coming now with Ciabatta, so I really got to start pushing, start training. So a lot more races coming. If you like that video, check out this one up here, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next race.